Sentiments Alliance members, and welcome to the very first episode of the Cinematic Crap Alliance's High Council. Cinematic Crap Alliance, we watch movies that are so bad that they are good. They're so hilariously inept that they're actually fun to watch. I'm going to be having two members of the... Oh, by the way, I am quite well aware of the unfortunate side effect of wearing sunglasses with my get-up here. Yeah, well, I'm committed to it, and we're moving on. I'm going to have two of the High Council members joining me today. We're going to kind of riff on the movie a little bit, dive into the history and the lore. We'll show clips, we'll talk about the plot, then we will do our PIM rating. That is our rating for the perfectly inept movie. We're going to be doing Neil Breen. I am here now for 2010. I don't see a lot of people talking about this movie. I mean, there's stuff out there. It's Neil Breen, come on. But I thought this would be the perfect one for our very first episode. I am the Filth Wizard. Eons ago, I was trapped here on Earth. I took the form of Cameron Mitchell, specifically from Lobo. I must consume human incompetence to enslave the Earth and free myself to leave this planet and go to Uranus, I guess. But I can't do that alone. I need your help. That's why I started this alliance, and together we shall enslave the Earth. So, put on your drinking shoes and pop in that horse tranquilizer suppository. This is the Cinematic Crap Alliance. Alright, welcome, gentlemen. Here on, I think on my left, we have Black Lodge Bob. You know, he retired after killing Laura Palmer. He loves anime. I guess he's a luchador now.
Yeah, you know, it's an occasional gig. Pays the bills. Lots of human suffering, which I'm a big fan of.
If Neil Breen existed in one anime series, what series would that be?
You know, I think it's more of a genre. I think he'd be a hentai ugly bastard protagonist.
I do not know what that is, but I will take your word for it.
Fans of anime know what I'm talking about.
On my right here is Oscar Papa. Oscar recently left QAnon because QAnon was way too mainstream, and that's how he joined the Cinematic Crap Alliance.
Oh, absolutely. Just like mainstream media, mainstream cinema is clearly a communist plot to subvert our minds and bring us over to their way of thinking. So in doing my own research, I discovered non-mainstream cinema, crap cinema, and just followed that rabbit hole as deep as it would take me, and it brought me to you.
In the Alliance, we will accept anybody. Paralysis demons, QAnon. You know, if you're unhappy with your cult, come to the Cinematic Crap Alliance.
Sure, we take all comers.
It may be that drink talking, but I have to say that I find you both extremely attractive. I would love for you guys to have a sword fight in my mouth. Seriously, kill Mary or fuck the three of us. Let us know in the comments. I'll just say it right out. Just both you. It's just pure fuck for me. I want you guys to dirty my hole. Oh God. Okay, so before we already watched the movie, but we usually watch a trailer or two, so we're gonna watch this one. Not only have we already seen this trailer, but we've all seen the movie. But we're gonna share it with you guys because this is one that's kind of under the radar. That movie was pure fucking evil.
Yes.
I would only recommend that to the most hardcore people with a high threshold. Do not watch that by yourself. You will summon some evil clown demon that will fucking shit in your mouth. I'm gonna say, let's go ahead and dive into I Am Here Now, ... For anybody who does not know who Neil Breen is, Bob, please explain to the audience
Neil Breen is an independent filmmaker based in the Las Vegas region. He self-funds his films. He does not distribute them in any digital manner. As a matter of fact, if you would like to see a Neil Breen film, you will need to order it from his website for roughly $30 per film, I believe it is. And you will in turn receive in the mail a burned DVD copy of the film from the man himself.
Websites, I might add, for every time he releases a movie, he releases a new website just for that movie, and you can't buy all of his DVDs.
Oh, really?
The same website. Yes. What makes Neil Breen unique?
He likes lingering shots, really, really long static or panning shots that take fucking forever. It's easily half the film. And he likes, the thing that's most disconcerting is this. Everyone acts right into the camera. That happens a lot. Especially him.
Use the word act.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It just sort of by default.
Neil Breen has been a real estate agent / architect living in Las Vegas. I have a very unhealthy obsession with Neil Breen.
Yes.
I would agree with that.
Neil Breen t-shirts. If I walked by Neil Breen on the street, or I had a chance to meet him, I would fucking flip out. Anyways, so like I said, we just watched I Am Here Now. This is Neil Breen's second film from 2010. Double Down being his first one. It sort of had like a cult following on Red Letter Media when those guys found Double Down. This one kind of gets lost because it was after Double Down, and then I would say his third movie, Fateful Findings, is what really kind of put him on the map. Because that's when I first saw Neil Breen's Fateful Findings. Like, people started showing him in theaters, and honestly, this is definitely one of my favorites. It's up there. It's got some crazy shit in it. But what I think defines Neil Breen, all of his movies, he always plays like a messiah figure, right? He plays like an alien or an AI or a Jesus something or other. This particular movie was the first time that I think he started incorporating sort of David Lynchian surrealism. Most of his movies, like he kills evil corporations or bankers. It's something awkward love scenes with girls way younger.
Oh, yes.
Than him.
Yeah, not even half his age, like a third of his age.
Yeah, like we talked about, every one of his movies has just some of the worst acting you will see in any fucking film, and that includes the Breenster himself. He makes some really bizarre choices.
I can't believe you committed suicide. I cannot believe you committed suicide.
Describe for us the plot of I Am Here Now.
Alien zombie Jesus comes to Earth in a glass jellyfish and sets about haphazardly righting wrongs, getting with young girls, and then threatening to kill humanity if they don't embrace solar and wind power.
So first off, he's in the desert
with the stigmata. Okay.
What a cheap-looking robe.
Oh no!
Fuck! Like my...
Crack open a Texas Instruments calculator and. Oh no!
And then he runs into this couple, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's got his silver Glock.
That's totally not an airsoft gun.
And heroin.
Yep. That's
totally
right.
Not an airsoft gun. And heroin and Miller Lite. And he's declared,
I'm so fucking high. I want you so bad.
And then Neil Breen, like, freezes him, takes her clothes off, and then takes the truck.
But he takes this dude's, like, shitty, like, ripped, horrible shit brown muscle shirt and
mom jeans.
And wears them through the whole fucking movie.
That's another, he loves the mom jeans. Every movie. He drives to Vegas, and then the plot goes in on these these teenage blondes.
Mm-hmm.
Twins no less.
Apparently.
Yeah, right, the twins, right?
Conversing with her coworkers regarding solar, wind power, and high efficiency energy storage systems. But then they are stymied by the corrupt politicians.
I'm so sorry, but due to the poor economy, we're going to have to lay you off, along with some other staff members. We all had the best of intentions of improving the nation's sustainable energy systems and environment, but the corruption and greed in big business and government just won't let it happen. We're all very disappointed.
So she goes back to her twin, and it was like, oh, it really sucks. I like that job. And then what? Her twin just fucking says, oh, well, I've got an idea. Let's go bang some fucking nasty old guys in a dirt lot. And that's what they go do.
Mm-hmm. Burned out shitty building.
And the same corrupt politicians that ruined the economy and took their jobs happens to be there hanging out with drug dealers.
And they're shitty fucking airsoft gun AR-15s.
Don't forget the silver Glocks.
Well, yeah, more silver Glocks, of course. God, and then there's this one guy who's when the girls show up, he's like, yeah, I'll fuck you first. And like the gang boss just shoots him through the fucking wrist.
I get her first.
What?
If the girls show up and they say, I'll do any of these guys, and her friend's just like, what? Are you fucking kidding me?
I know
One of the girls was like, she wanted to have a threesome with two of the guys.
Any two of them.
The guys.
Yeah.
Very hot. I'd like to do any of these two guys at the same time. What?
Yeah, exactly. What?
I mean, that's what we were all thinking. But
well.
She said it out loud. There's like this homeless, old, crippled guy with black shit all over his fucking eyes and mouth. And he's like, oh, I'm dying in a month. I got a month to live, and it's been my lifelong dream, my bucket list to go to the fucking Vegas sign. That's like...
I mean, that's on my bucket list. I don't know about you guys.
It's right across the street. You've got a fucking wheelchair. He wheels over there, and some fucking bully who we saw in the credits happened to be the boom operator. The wheelchair guy runs over his foot, and he's like, "Ah, fuck you!"
Just pushes him over.
And Neil Breen comes over, and this is my favorite line from the movie. Neil Breen comes over and grabs the bully's shoulder and says,
That's just not right.
And it's the head turn.
Smacking on teenage girls later on in the movie, and he's telling this guy, that's not right. Alright, so what happens after he ditches?
Oh, there's the creepy fucking
Is
pool
that us
scene.
to the pool scene?
Yes.
Yeah. The elected official is rewarded by the sort of criminal cabal that we established earlier with the two girls who had apparently decided to become prostitutes, and they travel to Neil Breen's house.
We know this is Neil Breen's house because we've seen the pool. And
yeah, in other films.
Like floating dead scrotum shot.
The two girls, I hesitate to call it frolic in the pool. They sort of walk slowly into the pool while holding hands.
Welcome to our world.
And I swear one of them, while she was trying to mount the pool floater, cracked her head against the side of the pool.
Yeah.
The one with the angel wings, did you see that?
Yeah.
Then they take their tops off for some reason and throw them at the corrupt legislator. And then they return to the pool. And then there's backwards. They walk backwards into the pool, which was also kind of lynchy if you think about it. You know, like the sort of unexplained, like slow movements.
What's going on? What is happening? Why? Girls are just standing there topless with their hands over their tits, and you can tell they're just really uncomfortable. And you can fucking see Neil Breen in the reflection of her sunglasses just standing there, and these two girls are just like, one girl's like grimacing. She's like, "Really? Are we still doing this?" Like, oh, and then the guy fucking like pours champagne. I call this the piss pour technique.
Oh. And that's just sparkling water. That's not even... The bottle's not open!
That's just not right.
Okay, so from the pool...
This is where stuff gets a little bit dicey because we keep jumping around.
Yeah, a lot of jumping.
Right, okay, yeah. She's talking to some dude on a park bench.
Right, so the guy has been doing his car thievery and has come to the attention of the gang/international criminal cabal. He is surreptitiously executed with a knife, just as his, we presume, girlfriend arrives with the love child of Terry Crews and Marlon Wayans, who then proceeds to shoot the man a couple of times in the head.
Who likes to do ducklets? He kept doing ducklets in the movie for some reason.
And then Neil Breen arrives and freezes the whole scene.
But he didn't bother to stop her boyfriend from getting killed. But
right.
No, he was scum.
I'm gonna save you and nobody else because you don't wear a bra. Which leads us to the best part of the fucking movie. Neil Breen banging the super young girl in like a hotel room while wearing a fucking rubber alien zombie mask.
Oh god! Oh god! No! Can we have a mask for...
This poor actress having to look longingly at her face.
And you could tell that she was so much more comfortable when he had the mask on
yes.
rather than off.
That's just not right.
It's so goddamn ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, it's amazing. It's one of the most amazing scenes ever shot. I think at this point it just devolves into him doing his old crucifying.
They're all not nailed to the crosses, mind you, but just sort of have their arms draped over them, holding on to the cross beams.
And it's like, yeah, who doesn't want to see all the evil corporations and bankers dealt with?
But he doesn't actually stop there. He's like,
if they fail, I will destroy this planet.
That was 2010, so it's 12 years later, I think, when Neil Breen gets back. Or the Being, I'm sorry. I think we're all in some serious shit.
We're fucked.
And so Neil Breen flies back to his home planet. Not before that girl comes running after him saying, "Don't go, don't go." Like, he loves to have very young girls just
fawning over him
for his seed. And the good old Neil Breen credits with his name in them a million fucking
I think there were 9 Breens.
My favorite was Craft Services.
Craft Services.
Yes.
I'm just picturing him making fucking PB&J in his kitchen for the crew.
What was it that he got third credit for? It was like music director?
Yeah.
Like, who fucking cares? Music director for him means he picked out
the stock music.
He picked out all the car commercial stock music songs from the website and downloaded them. That's what a Neil Breen music director does. It's not that hard. Anyways. PIM rating. Where we're gonna do, we always rate our movies afterwards to judge whether, how far on a scale of 1 to 10 this movie is between a really bad movie or a really good, entertaining bad movie. PIM standing for perfectly inept movie. We've got 6 different categories here. We are going to start with Oscar. How cheesy was it for you on scale of 1 to 10?
Cheese is a tough one for this one for me because there's like this like childlike innocent naivete about Breen. I just don't think Breen realizes. I think he genuinely feels like he's being original, and some of that comes through. But the whole like corporate evil, environmental message, the just absolutely, caricature gangsters. It's got to get pretty high, so I'll give it a 9 for cheese.
There's nothing like his movies. Like, nobody's ever made anything like these. They're totally unique, whether it's intentional or not. I think I'm gonna give it a 7. Bob.
I think I land between the two of you because, like, I could see sort of.
Finally.
I think that the things that I would assume that this was derivative of, Neil Breen has probably not seen. I think I end up at an 8 on cheese for this movie.
Alright, now we're moving on to bad acting. It's exactly what you think it is, except the worse the acting, the higher the score. This is a perfect 10 for me. Nobody in this movie is a professional actor. They're just like people he pulled off the streets in Vegas, including his boom operator. The line delivery is horrible. We talked about it several times. Neil Breen standing off watching things and doing the... Yeah, like I said, it's like a dog that just heard a horn honking or something. Even when he's fucking driving, he's doing it. He's like, he can't just fucking drive. Even when he's sleeping in the back of the truck, he's like, it's 10, perfect 10. Bob.
Yeah, no, I'll go with you. 10, sure, yeah, 10.
Yeah, it's absolutely a perfect 10 for me as well. The main girl, like. There was one bit where she just... it was some of the worst acting I've ever seen.
What? This damn piece of garbage?
Alright, so our next category, we call it fun to shit on, or fun to crap on. It's basically how riffable was this movie? How much fun was it to make fun of it as it goes along?
Oh, this was absolutely a 10. There was not one note of music, not one shot, not one bird-like twitch of the head that couldn't just be absolutely mocked mercilessly.
We talked almost nonstop this entire film. Perfect 10 for me, Bob.
I am going to dock it a point for some of the really long sequences, like the slow, nothing is happening sequences. You can crap on those once or twice, but when it's like the 5th or 6th time in the movie, it's just kind of...
I think there was some stock footage in there that was...
Yeah. You're just sort of in stasis. Like, I've already made a joke about this. I can't do it again. 9.
Fourth category, this one is my favorite. This is straight up ineptitude. It's basically everything else besides the acting. Anytime anybody was wearing sunglasses, you could see everything in them. I think that's really super unprofessional, and I would never create anything. In a film, seeing the crew is always a cardinal mistake. Obviously, the writing in this is just absolutely atrocious. The pacing of the film was horrible. There's no casting involved. The editing was fucking horrible. All the stock footage. But once again, there's something a little bit original. I'm going to give it a 9.
I'm also going to give it a 9 because of its peculiar charm. There's a kernel of something there.
Fuck y'all, this was pure inept. That's a 10. For me, the final shot of the jellyfish spaceship when you have the laser pointers on it. You actually see a denim-clad knee just at the edge of the shot. So it was probably Neil Breen, like, crouching there. Yeah, wow. Just at the edge. Just at the edge.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, look for it. But,
good catch.
I don't know. Yeah, no, you've talked me up to a 10. We do that. We tend to change our scores.
I'm sticking at 9 because fuck you guys.
Okay, our next category is what the fuck?
I think I might have to, again, drop a 9 on this movie. I want to give it a 10, but, like, I know Neil Breen is self-funding these things. I don't think it's his weirdest, honestly.
The sort of incomprehensibility of the the plot was a major what the fuck for me. But I mean, the crowning glory has got to be the mask clad sex scene. That has to make it a 10 for me. That is one of the more what the fuck things I've seen since joining the Alliance.
This is a straight up 10 for me. The whole techno Jesus thing, the stigmata and the doll heads, the rubber mask sex scene by itself. I think if there was the rest of this movie was straight up convention, I would give this movie a 10 just because of that scene alone. The awkwardness, the young girls. This whole movie's so weird and what the fuck. There's no plot. You never know. It's like, what the fuck is going on? Why are we here?
Okay, you know what?
Fuck.
You have broken me out of my Neil Breen preconceptions, and
we've watched a lot of weird shit. So
we've watched a lot of weird shit.
Jaded, but
I think the term you're looking for, Filth Wizard, is shell shocked. Even I have limits.
And so our last topic is overall fun. I absolutely adore this movie. Whenever I fucking laugh, cry, it's always a sign that it's going to be a perfect 10 for me.
I always think about people who aren't super into this type of movie. You know? Like, would you break somebody into this sphere with this film? So I'm going to give it a 9.
I know very few people that I could actually show this movie to, except for you guys.
But I mean, if you think about like Samurai Cop, you can like break, you know.
I just like show this to your mom. Like, hey mom, I really want to get you to bad movies. Like, watch this fucking old guy, fucking teenage girl in a rubber mask. Oh, I'm here now. Mom, you're gonna love it.
That's just not right.
Okay. Alright, it's been a long evening, Oscar Papa. Why don't you wrap it up here for us? Your overall fun score.
Yeah, if I can't breathe from laughing too hard at least once during a film, it kind of has to be a 10 for me. It was fucking hilarious. A spectacle. So, yeah, 10.
Yeah, Neil Breen, man.
Yeah.
That is our pin rating system. Just to go back over for the average for each one. For Cheese, it scored an average of 8. Bad Acting got a perfect 10. Fun to Crap On got a 9.67. Ineptitude also got a 9.67. What the fuck, another perfect 10. And Overall Fun, another 9.67 for an overall score of 9.5, which is pretty goddamn high. That's definitely a perfectly inept movie. Well, guys, that was a lot of fucking fun. Audience, I hope you guys enjoyed this as well. If you did, let us know. What were your scores? Would you take your mom to a Neil Breen show?
I'd take your mom to a Neil Breen show.
I'd take your mom to a Neil Breen show.
That's just not right.
From us at the High Council here at the Cinematic Crap Alliance, thanks for joining us. Hope you guys had fun. We got Black Lodge Bob, we got Oscar Papa, and I am the Filth Wizard, and we'll catch you guys later. Bye. Suck my asshole, fucking shitlords. You know what to do to help out. If you wish to partake in enslaving the world one bad movie at a time, then find us on Instagram and officially join the Alliance.
I always wanted to see this before I died. I only have a month to live.